Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling Podcast. I'm the host Jared. I'm here with the whole gang. Justin.
Hey.
Joe.
Yo.
John.
Everybody.
Real quick, thank you to our 2023 sponsors, Rise Up Nutrition, State Cheese, and Nitro Bar, all located on Penn Ave in West Reading. If you're in the area, stop by for some amazing food, drinks. Rise Up has some great healthy energy teas, along with some protein shakes and snacks that don't taste like chalk. So, that's a good time. I just did photography for Rise Up. So.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Last week, if you were not here for the episode...
You should go watch it before you watch this episode. Pause. Go back. Continue. Welcome back.
We're doing a championship series, sort of, for the podcast title. So last week, Justin asked me questions about one of his favorite eras in wrestling. 90 to 94, WCW-ish. So this week, I am asking Joe. I wouldn't say my favorite era, but one I'm the most familiar with. I will say most of these I wrote down off the top of my head and then fact-checked. The questions,
I didn't have to do that.
The questions I thought of and then fact-checked.
Just to make sure you had the answer right.
The timeline. The timeline. So there is a point system. I'm not entirely sure of the exact amount of points.
Yeah, no, I don't have it in front of me from last week.
But I can keep track of points here. So we will continue. This will be a 12-week series. I can't do two things at once. So
the points are, if Joe gets it right, he gets a point.
John and I will have to determine whether we think Joe will get it right or not.
So I'm asking a question. Before Joe answers, they will decide if Joe will know the answer. Yes or no.
Yeah.
If they, for example, if they both say yes, Joe will get it right. Joe gets it wrong. I get a point and they get a point for being right. If they both say yes and he gets it correctly, they get points. I do not. So, also, I really got to work on the descriptions because I keep forgetting to. I don't know. Look, I edit. All right, I do a lot of shit. It
is your podcast.
I need an editor. If you want to edit for me,
we just
free of charge. Let me know. So week 2, will be Ruthless Aggression era.
Okay.
Timeline.
Boring.
Timeline is about 2002 to 2008.
Not for him. This is his.
I consider Ruthless Aggression 2002 to 2010 because 09 and 10 wasn't really PG era yet. They were getting into that. So
this is his.
I had Terry Gordy and Steve Williams, and he has Eminem.
Question number 1. During the Ruthless Aggression era, there was only one WWE wrestler that was number 1 ranked in PWI twice. Back to back. Who was it?
Yeah.
Before Joe answers.
He'll get it.
Will he know the answer?
Yeah.
This is for 2000, 2010, you said.
2002 to 2010.
I'm not even sure if I know.
It's not 2002.
Yeah, 2002
Yeah,
to 2010-ish.
Yeah.
I say
so.
Starting off with a little easy one.
I say yes. Reward my faith in you, Joe.
Okay, so who was back-to-back number 1 in PWI during the Ruthless Aggression?
You didn't say back-to-back. Did you say back-to-back? You just said 2 times.
It's twice, but the bonus is back-to-back.
Okay.
Because anybody else was once. It's just the bonus is back-to-back.
I think it was Cena.
Correct. 2006, 2007.
I mean, who else would it have been? Hunter?
Hunter was 2000.
I thought maybe
have
Orton
it
could be a
once.
possibility.
Orton was never, was
Orton's
he?
never been number 1.
No?
09?
Oh, was he?
I think
thought
09.
he was.
I think
He's
09.
never been a number 1.
I didn't think so.
I could be wrong, but
Triple H was 2000, and then RVD was 2002, which I thought was weird.
That's the year he probably comes into the Fed, so.
Well, but you got to remember, too, it covers other federations and stuff, so, I mean.
not
But that's
just
a
WWE.
big push coming into that. He
was the hottest
he
thing in
got
the
rocket
invasion.
shipped, yeah.
I also wrote down 11 questions for some reason.
Well,
so
what was it? What
I
did you
cut
say,
out one.
2002 for RBD? That was the year that he won both
King of the
belts.
Ring. Was that King of the Ring? No, he didn't win King of the Ring.
I don't know. No, 2002 King of the Ring is Brock.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
he beats RVD in the finals, I believe.
next question is A little bit.
So I hope that wasn't the fucking question.
Thanks.
Justin just giving answers away over there.
What was the main event of WrestleMania 24?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nah. No. Well, what? Hold on. Define the main event.
What you pay to see?
The last match.
Oh, okay.
The show closing match?
The last match.
WrestleMania 12 is it? I mean, sorry, not 12. 11. Is it Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam, or is it Shawn and Diesel? So
The main event of
so
24.
you're saying what match went on last at 24? No, I don't think he knows it.
I say no.
Too many fucking options.
I will say 24 got overshadowed by one match.
I don't think I even know this.
I wouldn't know.
These WrestleManias.
I could pick 6 guys that I think are in the match.
They blur together, these manias.
Yeah, exactly.
I can give you the year of the pay-per-view.
Like
Go ahead.
that DVD I picked up, I'm like, what?
That's not in here, is it?
That's 2020. I couldn't remember what the main event was.
Yeah.
So WrestleMania 24 was 2008.
Oh, that doesn't help me. But I don't think he gets it.
Like that was 3 years
John,
ago.
did you say?
I said no.
So no.
That was 3 years ago. I couldn't remember what the main event it was. That one.
Yeah.
Is that Roman Brock?
Probably. They
No, it's
main evented like 6 of them. So.
2020 is Drew.
Oh yeah, Drew winning it.
That's pandemic. Remember?
Drew and
Like,
Goldberg.
Oh, yeah.
Let him think. We're talking about other shit though. Let him think.
It's a podcast. We gotta talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to think.
That's Thunderdome era. That's right.
All right. So they both say no.
I do not think so. Just because it's too fucking blurry. For like 6 years, it's the same 6 guys, just repeated.
I will also give you.
No, you're good. You got
Rinse and
it.
repeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2008, WrestleMania 24. I remember WrestleManias by the colors. It was orange.
I couldn't tell you that.
Taker Batista for the world title.
You got half of it right. It was Edge versus Taker.
This was no. That was
was
Edge
Flair and Shawn.
That went on last.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taker and Edge went on last that year.
And
Cena-
they didn't want to after Shawn
Yeah.
and Flair.
Cena and
I
Orton
wouldn't-
was the semi-main.
I was gonna say it's a combination of like Cena, Orton, Batista, Hunter, Taker, Shawn.
Yeah, I was thinking of the DVD cover, and I remember them both being on, and I didn't think about it.
I had no idea.
Again, I just randomly picked a Mania, and I was like, you know what?
No,
I mean-
that's good.
That's good. But I don't even know what Mania Shawn and Flair is though. So you could have been like, you could have even said it was overshadowed by Shawn and Flair. I still wouldn't have known the answer. Would you have known it if he said that?
I probably would have.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't have known Edge.
I still would have thought it was
just
Hunter.
Didn't think of Edge.
That was the one where was it Bruce Pritchard who said they pushed hard for Edge to win
Yeah, they wanted Edge to
and
make
end the
the
streak,
streak.
and he was like, "Hell no,
Yeah.
not a chance."
That would have been the only way to make the main event, quote unquote, bigger than the Shawn Flair match was to
Yeah.
have Edge fucking do it.
And
End the
Edge
streak,
said
yeah.
he didn't need it.
He
It
didn't.
wouldn't have. I mean,
No, not now, I guess. And knowing that he's not going to last much longer, if his career hadn't come back, maybe he could have needed it.
I don't know. Him and Cena were pretty. That was the highlight of him and Matt, and then him and Cena.
Him and Foley.
When did WWE change their logo from the Scratch WWF to Scratch WWE?
Yes.
You want the year,
Yes.
I was going to say not the date. Yeah. I
day,
think- I
the
think he's
week,
got
the
that.
month?
The year.
It's like the beginning of Always Sunny, 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. I think he's got that. I think so.
I say no.
I think so.
Yes. No.
From F to E.
Yeah.
What's the year?
They had a Scratch WWF, and they
Yeah.
changed it to Scratch WW.
Yeah, they got the F out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got that.
That was actually one of my hints. Get the F out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a guy a lot like me that gets blurry.
Maybe.
So,
Speaking as a fellow old guy.
Was it 2003?
2002.
Yeah, it would have been 2.
I was thinking 2,
It was
but I
right
was like,
after. It was right after the.
I was going to say 2, and I was
the-
like, no, I think it was more
Right
3.
after they bought WCW?
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was gonna say if he was really struggling, I was gonna say WWF bought WCW.
Yeah, it was around the invasion time.
Yeah, well, and that's
Get
why
the
I
F
was
out.
like, I was going to say 2, and I was like, no, I think it was a little closer to 3. So it's
I
probably-
mean, they're so sort of.
And for those of you that didn't know, WWF was World Wildlife Foundation. That's why they had to change it.
which is
they,
weird.
They let the intellectual property of the name lapse, and
Yeah.
they swooped on in.
Because it's weird, because for 50 years they were known as WWF, or over 50
For over
years.
50 years, the leader of sports entertainment, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
that
and
is.
then all of a sudden.
Like you said,
That was a good question, though.
So,
Vince
well, that's
didn't
also
renew
back
it.
when he didn't have as much money.
I'm doing terrible so far.
Hey, I did bad. So,
No, you were 50-50, man.
You
did-
started out hot, though. You got the first one, right?
For an era that you were not born in.
I still don't watch.
You should.
When
Best wrestling era of all time.
when did Evolution turn on Randy Orton?
Oh God, no. Wait, what do you want? What's the like? What
I
what's the
have the month and year, but I'll take the year.
So you just want the year. You don't want the.
The year.
Okay.
Give him bonus points if he can tell you the fucking
All right.
pay-per-view after it happened.
Okay.
I assume it happened after a pay-per-view.
Happened at pay-per-view.
I say no.
Then I was wrong. I don't think so. So year?
I will
You
take
want the year?
I'll give you a bonus point if you can name the pay-per-view.
I mean, no offense to you, Joe.
Hey.
I'm not saying. I mean, it's saying like I wouldn't know this shit, so I'm guessing you don't know. That's why
I don't think so.
I'm not saying-
Because again, it blurs, man. That shit blurs. Like when?
The funny thing is, I remember the
No, I can picture
I don't think he knows
the
it.
incident. I just
I don't
couldn't tell you
think
what
so.
year it was.
You said Orton, right?
Orton.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna say no. He doesn't know.
I say no.
I think it was 2004,
correct. What pay-per-view?
and it was after SummerSlam, I believe. He won the
Correct.
belt from Benoit.
That's not a pay per view.
SummerSlam.
After SummerSlam, is it a pay per view?
It's SummerSlam. So
Yeah, I said that.
So it'd be
yeah,
the
I knew
Raw
it happened.
after.
Yeah, of course.
It'd be
That's
the
what
Raw
I said. When you said
after.
it happened at a pay-per-view, I was like, nah,
That's
isn't
the
it
Raw
after he
after.
beats Benoit? That's the fucking thumbs down.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not-
speaking of that,
So
hold
it's
on.
the Raw after. Yeah.
So did you see at a house show, they did a 6-man tag.
You both said no.
I said no.
I said no.
Okay.
They did a 6-man tag where it was Dexter, Sammy, and KO. They won. Dexter was parading Sammy around on his shoulders, and they come around, and KO's like, yeah, and he goes,
saw
he
that.
puts his thumb down. He's like, no, I'm just joking.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's good though.
See, I
What a weird three. Who put Dexter
It's a
with those
house
two
show.
guys?
It's a house
I
show.
Who did
remember-
they go against?
I don't know. I just saw the ending part. I
now that you said
think
it's
I'm watching
after,
that fucking match somewhere. No.
after you said that it was the Raw after. I think for some reason I thought Hunter had
Orange
him.
trunks.
Yes. For some reason I thought Hunter had him on his shoulders at SummerSlam.
No, they were
And then to
celebrating
celebrate.
because they were all in suits. Is celebrating. Yeah, big victory. Fuck you.
All right. But yes, SummerSlam, orange trunks, Benoit.
He beat Benoit to be the youngest world champion.
Well, Randy Orton became the youngest world champion. That's it.
That's what they say. Yeah.
So, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, two and two. Yeah.
50% so far.
No, you got one right. You got 2 points for that last one. Yeah.
Oh, no, I got the first question
Yeah,
right.
he got Cena
Oh.
and
Yeah,
Well, then
see,
so you
that
got 2
guy.
points for the last one.
he did.
Oh, okay.
But he's 2 for 2 for questions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
When did the first Money in the Bank match take place?
What are you looking for? You say you use.
Are you looking for
Yes,
year or
what
the
year?
event?
What year? What event? Who did this? What did you got to ask?
Specifics. When is kind of general.
Event.
Event.
So with the event, not the year.
That's easy. Yeah, he's
No,
got
it's-
that.
yeah.
I say yes.
He gets
Yeah.
confused a lot
Yeah.
by this.
I get confused by a lot of things.
He also gets confused about the first winner.
Well, you're not asking me, thank goodness.
So, Money in the Bank.
Wait till you get to my questions.
When was the
I
first
think-
one?
Believe that was WrestleMania 25.
21.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
So, who said what? You said yes.
I said yes.
I
say
said
yes
yes.
or no? Okay.
See, I believed in you, Joe.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You let me
25.
down, man.
So, WrestleMania 21, it was Chris Jericho's idea.
Yeah, I
Edge
got that.
won
Edge
it.
won. He
I get
cashed
that. I
in.
mix that up though too.
For some reason, I thought it was later. For some
Mania
reason.
was
I don't know why.
Mania 21 was 2005. Edge cashed in at New Year's Resolution 2006.
Because it was
That's right.
what,
After
the
the
first
Chamber.
3 were Mania before it got its own thing.
Yeah.
No,
No, just the first
it
one
was
Mania.
it was like at Mania until like WrestleMania 28 or something.
Then
Yeah,
it got its own. See, I get mixed.
that was that terrible Chamber where we knew Cena was winning. So it had like Carlito, Chris Masters.
Oh yeah. That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
finish. But then that that's like okay, that's not your climax. The climax is Edge.
When did WWE change from the fist stage?
Oh, for SmackDown.
So
For
from
SmackDown.
from the fist.
So when did they get away?
So that's
from
the
fist?
second stage.
The fist is the second stage.
Yeah, the first one is just the
ovals.
swooshes. Yeah.
So
So what year?
yes,
Nah.
No.
I will say the oval one didn't last as long as you'd think it did.
Really?
The oval one was for
I thought, I thought when they debuted it was the fist.
so no.
I don't even remember the first one.
The oval was 99 to 2001.
I didn't think it lasted that long.
The fist is a hint. The fist started in 2002, obviously. So-
Well, obviously, if the
but when did they go away from the fist? When most people say SmackDown, they think of
Yeah, that's what I think
that's
of.
I wouldn't.
Same here.
I don't think he knows that. It's if he gets it, it's gonna be a wild guess. There's no fucking way. Because I think they still use it. I don't know. No fucking.
He hasn't watched SmackDown in 10 years. He doesn't know.
So you both say no.
That's too hard. That's
Yeah, you can guess and possibly hit it, but there's no. I wouldn't know it.
That's what I'm basing it on. If I know it, I think he would know it.
2006.
That's a good guess. 2008.
I was trying.
I
I'm
was
trying to
thinking
remember.
it, but I thought like, no, I think that's too late.
I was trying to remember in video games if it was
That's
in it
what
or
I was
not.
doing too.
Yeah, but video games are usually a year off.
Yeah,
They're
but
not-
still. So if it's 8, then okay, was still there in 8.
It would be 2000. If it was 2008, they would have made 2009.
So what came after? Just a video screen? Just it was the same as Raw's?
So after the fist, they changed to, wasn't it the X because it was like the 10th?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, because 2009 would have made 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was the X thing, and then that lasted like 2 years.
Yeah, I thought
So-
8, but I thought like, no, that seemed too late. That's why I said 6.
So we
I
both said
thought,
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was the last WWE Cruiserweight champion before the title was retired in 2007? When I say Cruiserweight, I don't mean the purple one.
I do
It's-
not
it's the
think
old-
he knows that.
It's the one from when they merged WCW into it.
Did they just get rid of it?
So 2007, they retired it, and we didn't see it until the purple one.
Right, but did they just quietly retire it, or
I don't know.
it
I don't
didn't
remember.
merge?
I think they
But-
just didn't have enough
just
cruiserweights.
But the
didn't-
purple one isn't in the same lineage as that other one.
Because I thought they.
Well, because the purple one is the Cruiserweight Classic title.
205 Live.
Yeah. Okay.
Cruiserweight. I don't know.
No, I don't think he knows it.
No.
So two notes.
That's tough.
I have a
That's
guess who I
tough.
think it is.
But I also have a guess who I think
yeah,
it is.
but I don't think he knows.
But I don't remember. I don't know. I think I'm just thinking of this person. I don't because I associate him with it. There's 2 people. There's actually 3 people I have in mind.
I wish we would have thought of these questions for trivia night.
Yeah.
When do we have another one of those?
I don't know.
Well, I think when they got rid of it is when they combined it. They combined the light heavyweight and the cruiserweight
No.
out together.
No, light heavyweight was way
You're
wrong.
way off.
Yeah.
That happens.
So that happened at the merger.
yeah.
The light heavyweight is also
wasn't
not the
around.
same lineage as the
Cruiserweight. It's not the
cruiserweight,
same.
which isn't connected to the TJP.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they got rid of the light heavyweight, and that's when they used the cruiserweight.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Because
then-
I know that there was that one pay-per-view where they put like the the Intercontinental.
That
US
was,
or
that
something.
was
was
WCW.
Jeff Hardy versus RVD, wasn't it? And they combined him at like Invasion. Not Invasion. Yeah, Invasion.
Yeah.
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 I don't. I don't think so.
But that doesn't connect at all to
No.
this cruiserweight.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna need an answer.
The only person I can think of in It's because he was the longest reigning, and I think he actually retired about Gregory Helms.
That's who I thought. That's whom I thought because that's the person I most closely associate this era of cruiserweight with.
See, most people associate it with Rey
I don't.
Mysterio. No.
Is it? Hold on. Is it Jamie Noble?
No.
Oh, I also thought Jamie Noble,
You
and then
never-
Matt Hardy.
Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle.
Oh, he was. Fuck, I remember that. Tadpole splash.
No wonder they got rid of it. They're like,
It was,
really? This is the best we can
Hornswoggle
do?
was the last cruiserweight before
Who'd he
they
beat?
retired.
Do you know?
Does it matter?
Kind of. I want to know.
I think it was Chavo who.
Probably. I think
That
so.
actually makes
I
sense.
think
that
so.
makes sense.
Because then
Now that you say that, now I think it was
I think it
Chavo
was
that
Chavo.
he
Oh
beat.
God.
Yeah. I don't know.
No wonder
These
he's
are,
fucking pissed off at the Fed.
Look, some of the
Literally, yeah.
some of these are hard.
I don't associate Ray because like he was bigger than the cruiserweight title.
But
Even though
Ray-
he is a
But
cruiserweight.
WCW, yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
But I think Ray was the first one to hold WWE cruiserweight.
but I don't associate him with it. Jamie Noble, Matt Hardy, and Gregory Helms the most.
You said a lot of that shit runs together.
Why the same-
That's why I was thinking like when they merged them.
I never like. I know Dean Malenko had it like 6 times
yeah,
WCW, and I always thought he was too big for it too. Jericho.
Oh, when I said too big, I'm sorry. I mean like persona wise. Like Ray is bigger than the
like,
cruiserweight title.
he's a superstar.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think one of the reasons why they don't merge the lineages with the cruiserweight is because the purple one is 205 limit, and the actual cruiserweight was lower than that.
Because they had to make it higher because the guys.
Buddy Murphy was just 205 in his leg.
Yeah.
These are hard.
Although I did like the skits of him getting on the scale and oh, he can't
Matt
compete
Hardy.
this week.
Wearing a chicken suit.
So, who were the longest reigning tag team champions of
was?
the Ruthless Aggression?
Oh God.
Who was the longest reigning tag team champions of the Ruthless
At
Aggression?
one reign,
I think they were the longest reigning during the
as
2000s.
one reign, not
One
like they
long
had
reign.
the most.
Yeah.
Not like they were like a 12-time champs. You had it
one
together.
consecutive. And
And what'd you call it? What'd you say? WWE Tag Team Champions?
yeah,
The SmackDown. Right?
before New Day won the belts.
Oh.
The New Day the New Day broke the record.
Oh.
So,
I thought New Day broke Demolition's record.
Yeah, I was gonna say Demolition. I thought had the.
I don't think he's going to know it.
I say no, and I think New Day broke Demolition's total.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Demolition, I think, was like a 3-time champ.
Okay.
So they broke the total
Okay.
of days.
Yeah, but I thought
think they
Demolition.
also-
I thought Demolition had the record was like 384 days or
I really
something
don't
like
know.
I
that.
think New Day also broke the Dudleys record for amount of reigns.
Really? Well, I guess, I don't know.
Because the
Dudley
Dudley Boys
still
came
winning
back.
tag belts somewhere, aren't they? In some indie show, didn't they?
Probably. No, Devon works for
I think they. Well, no, he left now.
Oh,
They came back and won them, I think, against New Day. Oh.
I also have
So-
a guess of who this is, but I think no.
yeah.
No.
2000s Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, I don't.
When I think of tag teams in Ruthless Aggression, I think of like 3 of them. So,
There was only 3.
well, there were like 3 on Raw and 3 on SmackDown.
The Pit Bulls.
The new Piffles.
No, they weren't called the new Pit Bulls. They were just called the Pit Bulls. Because technically the Pit Bulls never worked for the Fed.
It's true.
Neither of them ever. They came in for one of them came in for a one night stand. One of them was dead.
Oh, that one. Did he break his neck?
Yeah,
that wasn't
but
the Pit
it
Bulls.
wasn't.
That was
no,
Eliminators.
No, that was Pit Bulls.
Oh.
Yeah. Eliminators is Perry Saturn and John Cronus. Pit Bulls is Gary Wolf and Anthony something. Anthony.
He's the one that broke his neck, right? Was it one of them? Okay. I
No,
can't.
Gary Wolf broke his neck.
Oh, okay.
In case you didn't hear earlier, it is SmackDown. If that helps.
Yeah.
WWE. Yeah.
Raw was World.
Yeah. Thinking the only one that keeps popping in my head is Los Guerreros.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't think that's it though.
Do I get a point if I...
Wait, I was gonna say maybe I know.
Go ahead.
Did I say it earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's not Eminem.
No.
Do I get a point if I get it right?
No,
No.
it's not how we're playing this game.
The Hooligans.
Hooligans.
Kendrick
yeah,
and
that's
London.
right. Yeah.
I thought they were always chasing.
No, they had it for a year because there was like 3 teams on the roster.
Yeah,
They
I thought
wrestled Deuce and Domino like every week.
Yeah, I thought they were always chasing the titles.
I forgot about that.
And then I remember
Paul London got fired for smiling.
Yeah.
they were on, was it 2000?
For being high, really.
For 2007, was it them that was in the intro, but they weren't in the game?
Yeah. And they weren't in it at all. Yeah.
And they were never officially called the Hooligans. That was like the unofficial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Yeah.
They were a good team.
But yeah, that was so I went with that one because that's
Yeah.
you wouldn't think of the Hooligans.
Then you think about it, and it was like Caden Murdoch.
On Raw, it was Caden Murdoch, La Resistance, the Dudleys,
Which also had interchangeable members.
and I think there was one more team.
Yeah. And then
Tajiri and Regal. What?
Yeah, there was like Kenzo and Rene Dupree.
That was after.
was SmackDown.
Yeah, that was when they went to SmackDown.
And then SmackDown was Eminem, Hooligans,
Deuce and Domino.
Deuce and Domino, and then
Mexicools.
Was that Casey James and
it was
Idol Stevens?
Oh, yeah.
Mexicools, and then it was
Yeah.
Gemini Twins,
Oh, the Gemini or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
and then
Jesus
the
Christ.
Basham brothers.
Oh, God.
So
Stop. Stop.
You shaved my
hey,
world
this is-
champion
this is
head.
This is my era.
All right, move on. This is fucking terrible era of wrestling.
All right, this should be a little easy.
The heartthrobs.
Yeah.
What was it? Dick and-
Dicks.
yeah, the Dicks. So Eddie beat Brock.
What number are we on?
I have two more.
Okay.
Eddie beat Brock to win the WWE title at No Way Out 2004. Who beat Eddie to win the title?
Oh, I think he's got that.
I say yes.
I say yes.
Come on, Joe.
That shouldn't take much.
I need the point. Come on, Joe.
You have two more, but you said you had 11. So do you have one
I
more?
crossed one out.
Okay.
So No Way Out was like November 2000,
I think I know who beats him.
I think.
I think so.
November's pay-per-view Survivor Series.
Oh, February.
November is always Survivor
February
Series.
of 2004. That's what it is. So he beat Brock because of the Goldberg thing. That led to Goldberg and Brock at Mania.
Yeah.
In a shit show match.
Yeah. It wasn't even a match.
And then he kept it against Angle at WrestleMania.
He had it for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that sounds
Okay. Yeah, I definitely. I think you got this.
Angle match is when his shoe came off.
He's working on it. He's getting his timeline
Yeah.
over here.
That was WrestleMania 20. That's when him and Benoit celebrated.
No, just him.
Yeah.
I've seen the network. It's just Eddie.
Come on. You got this.
He's working on the timeline. He's thinking about
You
it.
got this. You're there.
JBL.
Correct.
Yeah. Come on.
That's
Dude.
when he was. Remember, he kept showing the border, and
Yep.
your people keep crossing into my
And
country.
I was trying to because I knew JBL got in there somewhere, and I was like,
I can't-
did he beat
I was
Eddie or not?
I was trying so hard not to like give you hints by going, I know who beat that little Mexican.
I say
can't
JBL wasn't even
remember-
acting.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
JBL won in June of 2004. I can't remember if that's the match where Eddie bled.
No, I don't think that's he doesn't win that match.
No.
Eddie
no,
wins.
yeah. So Eddie, the bleeding was Great American Bash, which was July. That was the Texas Bull Rope.
Yeah.
Okay. JBL had the title.
JBL had it for a year. Yeah, a solid year because Hunter
Eddie-
didn't want to work 2 days.
Eddie only had it for 4 months.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, but he asked to get it taken away, didn't he? Because he
There
was
was a lot of
starting to.
stress. Yeah. I only remember Angle and JBL, though. Who the hell did he fight in between?
He had Big Show. He had
Yeah, the burrito thing, remember?
Ray.
I thought that was before.
I don't know.
JBL, yeah, he beat Big
No,
Show.
Ray was not during the
Ray
title
was
run.
after because Eddie was a heel.
So
that
then
before he died.
he probably went right into the fucking racist shit with JBL. Remember, they're only doing a pay-per-view every other month. So he probably gets a win over JBL and then a loss and then a rematch. Yeah.
But JBL had it for a year, but yeah, he really did like.
Well, but I mean, he won it in February,
Right.
and I don't think he faced Brock again.
So February takes us to Mania then.
That's Angle.
Right, that's Angle. So then out of March comes Backlash.
Or April, May, Backlash.
It could be April, yeah. So now we're talking about Backlash. He probably wrestles JBL there and and wins it.
And then
so then
loses
skip
June.
a month. Then we go to So
So 1-1-1.
yeah,
Win one, lose one.
yeah. There was
win
probably
one.
3 matches in total with a lot of fucking TV in between. That's what makes these things seem so much longer now.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of fucking TV in between.
I remember, and JBL's whole reign was that he escaped more than he won.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
Big Show chokes at him, and he crawled out from the cage and won. And what was the other one where he
Because they put barbed wire around the top, so it was like, how are you going to climb out?
Yeah, and yeah, like Orlando Jordan was helping him and then bash him. So
That was the Rumble against Angle.
Last question, kind of a hard one. Who ended the Ruthless Aggression era as WWE champion? Now
Well,
again,
you-
the Ruthless Aggression on books is 2002 to 2008. Who ended 2008 as WWE champion? They only had it from December to January.
So they've had it one time, and it was at this time.
so you're counting. This is the Raw champion.
WWE. It flip flopped. The spinner belt. It was a spinner belt. I don't know if it was it might have been their first. December of 2008 and lost it January 2009. If I give you the person who won it, it will give it away.
Well, yeah, that would be the answer.
Well,
to your
yeah, that would be
question.
the answer.
Well, no, I mean in 2009, who took it from him?
Oh,
Who took it from him?
I say no. It's just too specific. And too,
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Again, these years just
Yeah, that's a blur.
like I know I watched it
Yeah,
and I remember it when you say it, but
yeah, I would have no idea. But the person that took it went into Mania, I assume, with it. So you can try to figure out who the fuck had the title at Mania 09.
So it was
I think I know who this
Mania
is.
25.
I think I know who this is. I'll guess.
I have no idea.
It was Mania 25, but the person that had the belt at Mania 25 was not the one that beat.
Oh God, that belt flopped a lot, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I don't think you can get that one. You got anything in your head with that one? Like again, you can take the same 6 from the fucking before from the other answer, and just give me one of them.
I will say, I think it was SmackDown.
Vince had Dyson in back with their 6 names on. He's what?
Yeah.
That's who's wrestling tonight. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This was probably during the championship scramble time too.
Oh, so it's Brian Kendrick. The answer is Brian
Who came out-
Kendrick.
What Ezekiel Jackson was his bodyguard for like 2 weeks. And
That was
was after.
different.
So they lost it at WrestleMania 25.
No.
So they got the belt.
Honestly, WrestleMania 25 has nothing to do with this because even the person that beats this person isn't even at the champion at WrestleMania 25. So don't worry about that.
I could be wrong about
yeah,
it, but
forget
I'm
all
pretty
that.
sure.
They're just trying to mess with you.
No, I was trying to
But
build a timeline.
They won it in what? December, and they lost it in January.
Yeah.
One in December of 08.
Probably at the Rumble.
I
Lost
thall if
January
someone
of 09.
I thought if somebody
Okay.
won
Oh,
it
no,
in
okay.
January, they're probably the champion come April, but
come April,
apparently
okay.
not.
Okay.
Yeah. So that storyline ended. And then
Yeah.
So they won in December, and
I say
At the
no.
Rumble.
I don't know if
No,
it,
yeah. I
Can one
don't
of you
think so.
look up who the matches for WrestleMania 25? I just want to see if I'm correct on that. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
So-
matter. It's not part of the actual question.
No. Yeah, these are hard, but I feel like I got asked hard
They're
questions too. But
no.
Oh, they're good questions.
No, they're good questions.
Yeah.
You got to make it a little bit challenging. You know, I mean,
Got one in your head?
I'm working on it.
There's only like 5 people that were champion at the time. Flip flop that
What
belt.
did you say, World or WWE?
WWE. Pretty sure I remember. Don't say it. But
Okay, then I'm wrong. It's not who I was thinking.
so I am correct with my Mania theory.
Okay.
I was, yeah.
I couldn't tell you the card for WrestleMania 25 anyway, so.
I barely remember the one that just happened like a month ago.
Yeah.
Mania 25 is Shawn and Taker.
The first
Oh,
one.
the first one? Yeah.
That's all
right.
anybody ever remembers.
That's right. Well, it ain't those two. Well, it might be actually. I don't know.
It's
All right, we're gonna need an answer.
Was it Edge?
It's a good guess.
That is a good guess.
That's who I was
It's
thinking.
not.
No.
So my Mania theory is correct. So Jeff Hardy
Oh.
ended 2008 as WWE champion, lost it in 2009 to Randy. Randy lost it to Triple H. Triple H went into Mania to face Randy.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
And then at
fucking
Mania 25, Jeff faced Matt.
stupid.
So Jeff.
I
beat
hate
who?
you, Jeff Hardy.
Jeff beat Hunter.
No, Jeff was the champion. Hunter
Let's say
beat.
Jeff beat
December to January. He won it from who in
He
December?
won it in December.
I don't remember.
And he lost it in January.
Yeah.
Then he,
Jeff-
then he went off
didn't
and
Jeff
got
win it?
high, and then he came back and
Did Jeff beat Triple H for it?
I don't know.
I think so.
Didn't Jeff? No, you said WWE. I was gonna say, didn't Jeff Hardy beat CM Punk for his title? But that's
That was
still
like 2012,
10?
2010. Yeah,
Yeah.
20. Yeah. So
see. I was thinking because I remember Edge beat Cena and had it for like 3 weeks, and then he lost it back to Cena.
well, that's because Edge won it in Boston, and then Cena won it in
Boston.
Toronto.
Yeah, I remember
for
Edge
fun.
had it for like 3 weeks. We were like, oh, come on, Cena.
Who did Jeff win the title from?
I have no idea. Who cares?
I think it was Triple H. To be honest.
Those are
Only
good
thing
questions.
Only thing he ever did was
I did
fucking
shitty.
have a match with Undertaker in a ladder match.
But yeah, during that time, that WWE title was just everywhere.
It's just such a blur of people. Like nobody got over. Oh yes, it's the product is over, but I think that's the biggest thing about today is like I can give you like 85 to 90, probably up to 98. I can give you every title change, and it's not that many of them.
Yeah.
But because the title meant something and people meant something, it was the person.
Well-
Everybody was a thing, you know, like everybody had a bigger than life persona. In this era, I just think everybody was just fucking, they were there. So the product was over, WWE was over, but I don't think any one person was over.
Well, I think what hurts that too is after like 98 is when Hunter, Rock, and Stone Cold took turns getting
I
hurt.
think I can give you from Hogan winning the belt from the Sheik to Austin winning the belt. I can give you every title change, I think. I think. I'm pretty positive.
So Survivor Series 2008 was supposed to be Hardy, Kozlov, and Triple H.
Yeah, see, I thought it was.
Hardy was attacked backstage, so it became Hunter and Kozlov. Then Edge came out as Hardy's replacement.
This is for the WWE title.
Yes.
Yes.
Kozlov.
Yes.
Kozlov.
They were high on them.
And Edge wins. Jeff beats Edge for it and Triple H in a triple threat at Armageddon in December.
Wow.
And then Edge beats Jeff Hardy for it in the Rumble.
Vladimir Kozlov was in a WWE title match. I did not know that. You could have used that as one of the
He was
fucking
also in a
questions.
chamber.
So
Yeah,
Edge-
but chambers don't. That's different. This is like an actual match.
so it went from
Like Carlito was in a chamber. Like,
November to
True, and Mike
Mania.
Knox.
November to Mania went from Edge or Triple H, Edge, Hardy,
Back to Edge.
Edge, Triple H. Okay.
Edge, Triple H, Orton.
Yeah, and then Orton.
all right. Well, that was a good one.
Because Orton, that was the Cena Orton thing.
Yeah.
Then.
And like you were saying, but like with the 80s, though, it didn't change that much because they didn't have that much television.
Yeah.
So you wanted to keep your belts on the people
Exactly.
that you knew would draw. Like, you know, if Hogan's a champ, you're going to buy a ticket.
Also, Hogan doesn't do the JOB.
Yeah, but that's not even like the it of it. Like that's not. Who cares about that shit? It's just I don't know. It just doesn't mean anything. There's a point where that title just becomes again, like I said, you stop caring about the person and start caring about the product. The product is over versus we're going to see Hulk Hogan versus we're going to see WWE. Somewhere in there was a line drawn.
So
I mean, think about like Raw's coming to Hershey, and we don't know who's on the card. But I'm going to go see Raw. Raw's coming to Hershey. You're going to see wrestling. You're going to see WWE.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying for
See
kids.
again, either there's nobody even
general.
on the card right now that I would go to see.
But you're going to see wrestling. You're going to
see
see.
in AEW. Don't give a fuck.
You're going to see WWE. You're going to see the logo, the
What am I
product.
supposed to do? Go fucking sing the song again? Nah, I'm good.
did you see Seth made an appearance?
He's in the MCU.
Yeah, he's going to be in the new Captain America.
Yeah.
NWO.
New world order.
So the winner this week for points was John. He had 8 points. You and I had 7.
I had 4.
4. Yeah.
Well, cheers.
I mean,
That was tough. Those years are just, that's rough.
that is
Yeah.
a confusing time, but it's what
At
I
least
remember.
mine, everyone has heard me talk about them.
I barely talk. It's the
No,
era.
that's fine. Hey,
That's your era.
It's the era I remember the most.
So next week will be Joe asking John.
Yeah. That should be interesting because
What area?
they're about,
What are you thinking of? You don't have to choose. You're all just going based on what I did. I just chose that shit. That's just what I've decided.
I kind of like that
because I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm just going to ask random ass shit.
I mean, if I give you what I'm gonna, you can do.
You know
some
what
research,
I built it off of? I knew my first question was going to be the fucking Galoob question, and then I just built from there.
I have 2 questions for mine already. So
I honestly, I mean, you gave me a heads up, but I didn't study because I wanted to, like,
course
you know,
not.
I wanted
Jesus
to test
Christ, what are you
myself
going to watch? 18 million hours?
I
know,
studied
but
10 years of
SmackDown?
wrestling in a week.
you can do like I'm sure like What Culture does like a breakdown of like
I will say you are a SmackDown fan. A lot of yours was based around SmackDown.
Yeah.
So
that's what I remember the most. The only thing from Raw I remember was Bischoff, Stone Cold, and
hot lesbian action.
Evolution. That's
Did someone say 3 minutes?
Yeah.
that was yeah.
Well, are we going to make the announcement that is actually going to be posted today? But obviously, this show won't post today. So,
Your great friends here at We Like Wrestling Podcast are bringing Masha Slamovich to Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest.
Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest.
September
I don't
16th.
know what you said, but
I said Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest. September
I think it was
16th.
all one word.
September 16th, Hamburg, PA, at historic Hamburg Fieldhouse. Already announced. Kurt
what
Angle.
town is that in?
As of the announcing, she's the current GCW champion.
Already announced Kurt Angle and Jimmy Valiant. Masha just got announced for that. You can pre-order
She is part of the what do they
Future
call it?
Legends.
Future Legends.
because she is a current worker, current GCW champion as of now.
but also
Formerly worked in Impact, right?
also works for Impact and former Impact Women's Champion. Knockout. What do we call it still?
Knockout champion.
Still knockouts. Okay.
You can pre-order at our website. Let me write a reminder to
Link in the description.
link in
We've been doing
Real-
this like a year. I mean,
real big,
Over that.
real big.
This is like 2 years.
Link in description
2
at our
years.
website. It's a new website because we didn't keep up with the old one.
We
And,
started this during the pandemic.
and
It's 2020.
Our stuff
2023.
our stuff is forever changing, so it's hard to keep up with what we have. But for VIP, $50 VIP gets you an autograph, photo op, and PWI Impact Women's Magazine autographed by Masha. So that's $50. You can also purchase just a photo, just an autograph, or a combo. Photo and auto separately are $20 each. Combo is $30.
but order because that VIP package is only
There's
20 available.
There's only 20 available. for
VIP, there's only 20,
Get them while you can.
and it's only pre-order. You can
Yes.
only get them at pre-orders. So I will post the website in the description. It's right here, real big.
Underlined it several times.
Go follow AXW Wrestling and Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest on Facebook, Instagram, because they post every time somebody's announced. They also have the links for anything that you need. You can pre-order for Kurt Angle as well. I don't remember the exact pricing, but I know combo is $100 for Kurt, which he doesn't do a lot of these. So, in my opinion, 100 isn't too bad.
No.
But leading up to the convention, every week there will be one announced. Probably as we get closer, multiple in a week.
And
So-
I mean, they're telling you now the thing's not until September, so you got time to save up. I
Got
mean,
time to
100 bucks
save.
sounds like a lot of money.
You got
but
time to
20
figure out
bucks a
who you
week,
want to meet.
You're
Kurt's
there.
a 2-time Hall of Famer. Isn't
And
he?
I will say, to get into the convention, 15 in advance, 20 at the door. It is still one of the cheapest conventions in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
In the Northeast.
I mean, yeah, because you go to other places and it's even the combos are expensive. But pre-orders are available for Kurt Angle and Masha Slamovich. If you need anything specific for Masha, reach out to us. I will see what I can do. We will have 8x10s available. Not sure if she will have any merch for herself to sell, but follow those pages. Follow us on social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We Like Wrestling Podcast. We try to post every week. We have 2 amazing events this weekend.
yes.
Yeah.
3 Legacies Wrestling, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, hosted by Ricardo Rodriguez. It's a great turnout every single time. Great show, great matches.
Good crowd, man. That crowd is into it.
May 19th of May.
9th of May. Thank you.
Friday this week is 3 Legacies. And then the very next day, May 20th,
York, Pennsylvania, at the Wellspan Park in York. CCW.
And Valor.
and Seven Mountains Wrestling coming together to put on a great show at a stadium.
Can't wait.
It'll be exciting.
Marty Scurll, Eric Redbeard.
Marty Scurll, Eric Redbird will be there. Both of them, you can get a combo for 40 each, which isn't bad considering Marty, this is his first appearance in the United States in a really long time.
Working each other?
I don't know.
Oh.
No. Marty is working one of the... Don't know the name.
Come see it. Come find out who he's working.
But it's going to be a great show. I always enjoyed the stadium shows. Also, is that June or July for Godfather?
July?
July, I
think.
believe.
July.
I don't know.
Okay, so June 24th, AXW returns to the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse. Summer vacation.
That is the co-branded Canadian show JCW.
Yes.
Not Juggalo. Championship Wrestling.
And they're doing a Can-Am seminar.
Yes.
Canadian American. So that'll be fun. We get to see some new talent from a different country.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, really.
And then July, I don't know the exact date, but July at the Reading Phillies Stadium here in Reading, you can meet the Godfather, Papa Shango, all of his personas. You can get a bobblehead. And right after the Reading Phillies baseball game, there will be a wrestling show for free.
Oh.
So, RCW is putting on a show.
Good.
Again, stadium show. It'll be fun. It's free.
Always fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have anything for August. Maybe Three Legacies. But the end of this year is hectic for us. We got everything. We got
End of this year. End of the summer? This summer.
I mean, end of the year. I think we have an event every month.
Good.
So it's busy for us. We will try to keep you updated with whatever we can. Again, stop by our sponsors, Rise Up Nutrition, Say Cheese, Nitro Bar, Penn Ave, West Reading. Enjoy what you enjoy. And
Watch what you enjoy.
we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later.